Hey guys. Uh I hope you guys are enjoying the new content on the channel. I also want to let you guys know I just started an Instagram account. I finally decided to delete X or Twitter off of my account just because I oh, there we go. I barely used it. And just with everything coming about how Elon and Trump are working together and or might be working together or something like that, I'm just like, I think it's time for me to go. But since I kind of plan on using Instagram, just um, like apparently you can post pictures on there, do video, that kind of thing. So hopefully that'll work. Um, it's under it's under my name, so Julie Matson. I haven't posted anything yet, but oh, also you'll know it's me because the profile picture I decided to upload, at least for now, is Mae Broski from Night in the Woods. This last time I played the game, I finally was able to get up on the tallest roof, and because there's a cat who sleeps up there, like a normal domesticated cat who sleeps up there. And I was able to get up there. I took a picture of it, and so I thought, oh, that would be cute to use for my profile, for at least right now. I'll probably change it at some point. Um, but yeah, so that's good news. Bad news is I'm almost out of money in my American bank account, and I don't have much in my British bank account yet. Now, again, that'll change, and I'm definitely thinking of trying to find a part-time job. But I have to figure out if I need that, because over here, they don't call it a resume, they call it a CV. And so I have to figure out how to do that, if one of those is different than a resume, that kind of thing. And also, I kind of need to figure out, okay, so, I mean, it's funny because he probably wouldn't be able to, like, call whatever company would hire me, can't really call my former companies. But then I have, like a left Target, a couple days earlier than, my last day was supposed to be. And I didn't get a lot of stuff done, so but I don't know what else I would do besides retail. Like, I've done retail. I enjoy doing retail. It's just the way retail is getting in America nowadays is just ugh, stinky water, so to speak. But also there you go. Um, so but yeah, so that's not so much of an issue, but I'm just worried. I mean, I tried to cancel as many subscriptions that I had. I'm looking to just. I've already got my British bank account set up in my wallet to, you know, to to be able to just contactless touch and go kind of thing. But it's just frustrating because the bank that I had all my American money in was just like, how do I explain that? Like, get I can't get a hold of anybody at the bank branch that I used to go into. The only thing they have is a phone number, and I can't call from the UK because that would cost an awful lot of money, and like I said, I don't have a whole lot. I mean, yeah, Keith, can take care of it, but I don't want to have to do that to him. Also, considering it's middle of the month, which we're still fine, but usually once it gets towards the middle to the end of the month, he tries to not spend as much as possible because he gets paid monthly. It's different. It's like when, like, a lot of people in the United States get paid weekly or bi-weekly. Well, over here, and I don't know if it's just government employees or what, but he gets paid every month. So, which is kind of helpful because, it's easy to budget. Because, like, once you get toward the end of the month, you're like, okay, I can't, I gotta watch what I spend until payday hits. And then once that happens, you're good. But it's like Keith, it's hard to explain. It's like Keith has promised to take care of me. Keith has, because what I would really like to do is focus on my YouTube channel or focus on writing more, be and maybe actually trying to write an original book, you know. I don't know. And here's the other interesting thing. We have a fairly big bookstore here in Exeter called Waterstones, which kind of reminds me of Barnes and Noble, but a little less big, if that makes sense. Like it's not bigger on the inside, if you know what I mean by that. Because a lot of Barnes and Noble stores have like multiple floors and all that and stuff. Well, this bookstore is smaller, but it has a lot of creative use of space and stuff. And like I like how they have it separated, like the fiction is on the top floor, but they do have a elevator or lift, you know, to use to go up to the top floor and stuff. And they also have a cafe. So it looks like it's small, but then you get in it and it's like, oh, it's small, but it's tall, if that makes sense. It's not big like Barnes and Noble is. Now, wide, I guess, would be a good word of saying that, but it's definitely, it's, there's plenty of room in there. It's kind of one of those, you walk in there and it's like, oh, you know, it's like, oh, that's where they put the cafe, or that's where they put, you know, and they have a big young adult section that I browsed through the other day. I got 3 books actually. I'll show that to you. I got Murder at Holly House. This was recommended to me by one of the booksellers. Agatha Christie, and Then There Were None. I'm starting to get some of the Agatha Christie books I used to love to read as a kid. And then I got this in honor of because they had a table with like all the classics and stuff. I have never read the original Little Prince story, but as I think I've told you guys, that was my first season in Sky. When I first started playing Sky, they were doing the season where they collaborated with the story of the Little Prince, and that made me want to read the book. And so I've got the book. And so, but yeah, so, there's places I can go to apply, and, a lot of it's online, and so that shouldn't be a problem. But I do want to close my American Bank account, but I don't know how to. Like, I was researching that yesterday and trying to figure out if I could find it. So I found, uh, I was actually on my phone because I have the Banker's Trust app on my phone, and I was, looking at the, oh, my brain just went that way. Um, but they have a section on the app where you can ask for help. And one of the things that I got help with was uh was like the contact us, and they had like the website, phone number, but then they also had a service at makerstress.com. And I just wrote out a brief email. I explained the situation, sent it out. Within less than an hour, I had a reply back from somebody over there, and they were like, okay, here's what you do. You send this, or type up another letter, explain the situation, explain why you want to close, put your account number in there and all that, and send it to, apparently I have to send it to their downtown branch for some reason, which I'm like, okay. Well, the problem is, as I was talking to Keith about that, and he was like, well, that's gonna cost a lot to send it overseas, and So he was like, can you send it to your parents and have them mail it from where they are, which is a good idea. Problem is, today is the day my mom um has been having problems with her hernia for like a really long time, and like it affects how she sits, if she can lay down, it affects her eating, that kind of thing. And so they finally got her in, and she had surgery yesterday. Apparently went well, and all that. So I sent the email to my dad because mom's not the best with technology. And so she was kind of like, okay, So I didn't want to send it to her and have her be, because also considering she should probably be unable to function or so. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I kind of know where the hernia is, but I don't know exactly, and I don't know how it would affect her. But so I sent Dad an email. I attached the file, and then I get this email back. Nothing about, oh, I got the email, I'll send it as soon as I can. It's all about, yeah, we're going in for going in, and then I get another email. Surgery went well. We're gonna stay here overnight and then we'll take her home tomorrow. So I'm expecting sometime today they'll be heading home. I'm assuming they're just gonna wait to get the all clear from the doctor. But then, I don't know, like it cracks me up. Like he sent me a reply that didn't even mention the email. And like, I get that his mind is probably fully focused on mom right now, and that's totally understandable. I get that. But then, when I got up this morning, I saw that he had replied again, which is 2 words, I'll try. And I'm assuming that's in relation to my request for him to print out the thing. And I'm like, well, if you can't do it, and I sent that reply to him, I said, if you can't do it for whatever reason, or if your hands are full with taking care of mom, let me know and I can do it. That's not an issue. I do have some cash. I do have, like I said, my new bank account set up, and I do have some money in there. So if I have to, I can do it. And so, but I haven't heard anything else in relation to that. Like he hasn't bothered. And like that's the thing that kind of bugs me about my dad is that it's like he doesn't respond at all to what I, my request, but it's simply your mom, and it's like I said, I get it. I get why his focus is on her right now, especially since we're really hoping that this surgery works and that she can eat more, or she can lay down, she can rest, she doesn't have to get up multiple times in the night. It's like I get why his attention's on her, but at the same time, it's like your daughter is asking for help. I don't need much. I don't need money. I don't need, I don't need anything like that. I just would like you to print out this letter, mail it, and, well, then the other thing I'm worrying about is, do they need me to sign it? Because if they need, he didn't, the dude who emailed me back didn't say anything about that, but I'm almost wondering if they need me to sign it since it's like an official document. But anyway, what I'll probably end up doing is talking to Keith about it tonight and seeing what he thinks. And because we can print it out. Keith has it's off screen, but we have a printer right over here. And I can print it out, sign it, get an envelope, fill it out, take it to the post office, and boop, boop, we're done. You know, it's like, and I kind of get what Keith is going through, where it costs a lot of money, but at the same time, I'm like thinking, ooh, this is me saying, please close my account. They need a signature. You know, I don't know, but yeah, so I'm gonna do a little bit more research once I get done with this video. But I did want to let you guys know what was going on. I'm not sure when the next uh gameplay of almost said Stardew Valley, Scarlet Hollow is gonna be. Just kind of depends. Like tomorrow's Friday, and I might do it tomorrow, maybe, depending on what happens. Oh, the other good news. Um, so I had to call the new doctor's office that I have over here and call and make an appointment to get my blood drawn so that I could get my prescriptions, so I could see if I still need all three of them. I'm kind of hoping that they say, "Oh, you're fine with the cholesterol," I'm really fingers crossed that that I don't need to take that anymore. Um, Although it wouldn't be a big deal if it did, but um, so we'll see. And I have two other scripts that I take daily, two in the morning and then the one at night. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I did get an appointment. I get to go in and see them on the Dr. Camilla is her name apparently. And I get to go see her on the 13th of December, which is just 4 weeks away, I think. So that would be interesting. And the other good news I found out is because it's a bit of a walk from here, but I also found out that there's a bus that takes me right to it or right past it. And I also found out for the buses that run here, you don't have to have a bus pass. If you have cash, you can pay in cash. And so I'm like, ooh, that works. So I ain't look that up a little bit further and figure out where, because I already know, like, where, because Keith and I have to take the bus um every Saturday when we go to Ash and Nikki's house because they live on like the other side of Exeter. They live far enough away that we can't really walk there. And so it's kind of nice because, you know, and so it's like I know where some of the bus stops are. And it also kind of looks like I might even be able to just get on the bus stop out here, like that's right outside the door of the building. But we'll see. I'm not 100% sure on that. And a lot of this stuff is just researching at this point. But as of right now, I'm just I'm going to just relax and do some fun stuff. And so, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And, but yeah, things are still in process. Things are still transitioning over. And like I said, I'm trying to decide, okay, do I want a job? Because it might be helpful, especially to build back up the amount of money that I had been saving. It's a bit discouraging to see it go from um, what I had, because I had like $15,000 in my account at one point, and then to see that dwindle down, and it's like the other day, like yesterday, I just opened up my bank account and it was like, you have 67 cents left. I'm like, oh, okay. Time to get on the ball and try and get this taken care of. And it it's been hard. And yeah, some of it is I have used probably more of it than I should have on one of the mobile games I have. I like to play Merge Mansion. The only problem is they have like multiple like cash sources. Like you can get coins by doing things, and then you can spend the coins on like in-game stuff. Mainly buying, you can purchase storage spaces. Basically, you start out with like a certain amount of storage spaces, and like if you run out of room on the main board, you can move stuff into storage. And so it's interesting. It's very, yeah. So, and then it's got energy, I guess you can call it, which you can get more of, but you also have to buy more sometimes. And you buy more not by using coins, by using gems, which is a completely different thing. And that's what I've been spending a lot of my money on. I have not been a good saver, let's put it that way. I have been spending probably way too much on buying gems for Marriage Mansion. And so as a result, I'm going to try my best to not play this much, which is hard because it's it's a very active game, and they always seem to have certain things going on. But like, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to explain without showing you guys, and it's kind of hard to show you guys. Um, I'll figure out a way someday of, like, I know I was able to upload some Sky footage of the game Sky onto my YouTube channel one point. I gotta see if there's a way I can do that for Merge Mansion. And if I can do that, I'll show you guys. And of course, once I get a job or, you know, then yeah, I'll be able to start playing that game a little bit more because then I'll actually be able to you know, afford to buy gems and stuff. So it can be very, very easy to overspend because it's one of those, and you think, oh, $10 isn't that much, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. So, anyway, but yeah, so that's kind of my update as right now. It's kind of a mix of good and bad. Kind of some weird stuff, kind of some unsure stuff, that kind of thing. But I don't know. It's also kind of interesting. And, I'm still learning. I'm not too old to learn. And, you know, like I said, I probably get some money from Keith if I need to. Um, so as a matter of fact, he's gonna buy us dinner tonight. There's a fish and chips place almost right across the street from where we live, and he's gonna stop over there and get us some delicious food. And let me tell you, the Brits, at least this one shop, did not do things halfway. I mean, this they have this plate which we usually end up getting and then we'll split it between us, but we have like it comes with two sausage rolls, a big thing of battered deep fried fish, and then a bunch of French fries slash chips and stuff. And they are so good. It is so good. And before I let you guys go, I just have to tell you, like, it is so nice to be number one close to like places you could just run up the road and buy food or a drink. I ran up to the corner shop, bought myself a Pepsi, and they don't really have Mountain Dew over here. They have it in some places, but it's very, very rare. So I've started drinking more Pepsi, and of course Keith loves Diet Coke, so he always gets like liter bottles of that, and we either share or like yesterday I was like, "Can you get me a Pepsi?" And so he comes home, not with little bottles, but with like a big liter bottle. And he was like, here you go. I was like, oh yay! I don't just have to make it last, as long as I can. So it's good. So, I guess it's just, things are going okay. There's a couple of frustrating things. There's a couple of things I'm just like, "Oh, why can't they not?" And it's mainly American companies. Like the other issue I'm having is with because the last time when I was still in America, the last time I went to try to apply for short-term health insurance, it wouldn't let me do that because something about one of my pre-existing conditions and stuff. And so I was like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize at the same time that I had. Well, here's the weird thing. So when you go to a site like this, I always go through United Healthcare because they're, for the most part, pretty good. You know, they have decent deals, they have decent, except for this last time when they were like, we can't give you health insurance because you have this. It's like, why does that make a difference? I don't understand. But anyway, so no, it was just weird. And like they wanted to um sorry guys, my thought just went again. Um but like when you're applying when you're on the site and you're applying for health insurance, you also have the option of like you can add things to it, and like you can add like vision plan, you can add like dental plan, all that. Somehow or other, I must have clicked something and added the dental plan to and the vision plan to my account. So you have to apply for all of them at once. And well, for some reason, and this is what I can't figure out, is like the company rejected me for the health plan, but it didn't reject me for the dental and vision plan, which I am not entirely sure how that works. But so, yeah, so I don't know. So I just, so I've been paying, and it's the kind of thing where it comes out automatically from your account. So that was what put me so low in my checking account was the fact that my I had the dental and the vision come out around the same time. And so I was like, well, that's the other thing. That's the other thing that, because I bought this like over a year ago. And like most short-term insurance only lasts for like about 6 months. So I also don't understand why I'm still getting charged for the insurance for the dental and the vision. I don't understand why they're both still going, and yet the because they're all under the short-term insurance policy. So it should be. But anyway, at least I know I have till mid-December before I have to worry about it again. But again, it's one of those, the same with the bank, where it's like, I cannot get a hold of anybody, and they have two main ways of getting in touch with the insurance company. And one is calling, and the other um is you have to register with the website. And I tried doing that yesterday, would not let me do it. I got to the point where it was like, well, we need to double verify that it's you, and we need to send a notification from your phone, but they had my old number, which I no longer have. And it's like, it's like the old Avril Lavigne song. It's like, why the hell do you have to make it so complicated? It's like, just let me cancel these two things. I no longer need dental insurance. I no longer need vision insurance. I no longer, and it's like, and like, I don't even know, even if I keep the insurance, I don't even know if they let me use it over here in England. So I'm just like, giving me a headache just thinking about it. Like yesterday, I had a huge headache trying to figure out the bank thing, trying to figure out the insurance thing. And I even have my cards that they sent, because they always send you insurance cards. I even have cards for the dental, but that didn't make any difference. It's like either call us at the 800 number, which costs an exorbitant amount of money, or, get onto the site, which I can't do. And it's like, okay, the Hades, am I supposed to figure this out? So, I mean, it may just end up being the case of, and I hate saying this because I've always been one to pay my bills on time. I've always been one to do this and that, but it's to the point where I'm kind of like, okay, I'm I'm just gonna close my account, and next month, I don't know what'll happen. It'll be interesting to see if they can figure out how to contact me, if they'll contact me via email, even though I'm not supposed to do that to them. Wouldn't surprise me. But either way, if they do end up emailing me, at least then I can be like, yes, I've been trying to get a hold of you guys for months. I want this insurance canceled. I do not want it. I did not want it when I got started, but I let it go for whatever reason. And yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, it's like it can be frustrating there's stuff about it that I'm just like, "Ah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. But slowly but surely, I'm getting there. I'm doing more stuff that I need to do. I'm looking into things, looking into getting a job, being a part-time job. That would be my main thing, because I wouldn't mind getting a part-time job where I could work somewhere and make a little extra money, do a little, so I have money to spend on my own stuff. But Keith is taking care of me in the meantime, and he has promised to continue with that, so I'm happy. Just like I said, I wish things could be a lot simpler, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. Um, I will, in the meantime, log off. I'll probably upload this video sometime today. I'm gonna see about uploading more gameplay footage of Scarlet Hollow tomorrow. If not, it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday of next week. So I hope you guys are okay with that. Um, Other than that, it's been nice to talk to you guys. Uh, don't forget, once I start posting, you can follow me on Instagram at Julie Matson. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are having a great week. Hang in there. Hang in there. I think, yeah, times are hard nowadays, but we can do it. We can make it through. We'll be strong. We gotta keep fighting. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being my audience and for listening to me ramble and try to figure out what the heck I'm doing. So, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.